Welcome to the Straight from the Heart show. I'm Yutamar Miraz. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I've got two amazing guests this evening. Well, it's this evening in the UK, but they're amazing. Her name is Emily Shai, and we've got the A-Train, is it?
Yeah.
I like to call him the A-Train. That's quite a cool name. They're some amazing children who inspires me daily. And for the work that they're doing, they're so phenomenal. I'd like to welcome you on my show, Emily and A-Train.
Hey!
This is going to be a fun show. I know it's going to be. So starting with A-Train, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I'm Alex Giletti. I started my own Facebook page, and I'm here to make a difference in the world. We need to put an end to bullying. We need to stick up for people, make more friends, and we just need to make the world a better place and keep it healthy without bullies. And my name is Emily. I'm 11 years old. I'm an author of The 5 Steps to a Perfect Sleepover. I'm part owner in two businesses. One is called Kids for Success. The other is called Emily's Sleepover Show. I help girls have the perfect sleepover, and in Kids for Success, I help kids become more respectful, more responsible, write books, start businesses, and just be more successful. And I am also very passionate about changing the world. I believe that age is just a number, and that no matter what age you are, you can do anything. And I don't believe that the sky is the limit because there are footprints on the moon. So I believe that there are no limits.
Awesome. How old are you, please?
I'm 11 and I'm 9.
Wow. And at such a young age, and you're inspiring somebody like me who's 39, I'll take my hat off to you because you're doing some phenomenal work. I was watching you and Caleb when you were doing your first 100 for your coaching program, the live.
Yeah.
Terence Freeman invited me to watch that, and that was so phenomenal, the skills that you showed. It was just for a child of your age, it's amazing, and that's why I wanted to showcase both you guys. So, Emily, what's your take on being average?
I think that average is boring, basically, because I've never really been average, and I see a lot of average people, and I want to stick out because you can't necessarily change the world by being average.
100%. And Alex?
I don't think average people are that good, but I mean, average people could also be world changers. And if you're average and you have a good influence on kids, and then you become a world changer, you can turn everyone in your class to a world changer instead of an average.
Wow. So much value, kids. I love you so much. And people are going to be blown away in the UK. Believe me, we haven't got many children doing it the way you guys are doing it. There's only 2 that I know of in the UK. And one of them will be speaking with Caleb in December. Her name is Vanessa, Inspiring Vanessa. I don't know if you know her. Are you quite similar to you guys? And Alex, I remember when I saw you when you were in Fort Lauderdale, when you were with Keenan, you were with Shane Train, and also you were in the CNN van. And you were talking about what books you were reading, and that really, really made me see you in a different way for a child at that young age. And what books are you reading at the moment?
Well, I'm actually reading, I'm going to start reading the How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I have finished and wrote a report about the book, The Richest Man in Babylon.
Wow.
I am also reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. On other hands, I also enjoy reading comic books, action books, and a lot of joke books and stuff.
Excellent. And can you talk a bit about your book, please, Emily, and how you came about writing that book?
Well, my book is called The 5 Steps to a Perfect Sleepover. I wrote it when I was 10 years old, but it was published when I was 11 years old. So it was like between my ages, and but age is just a number. So, but anyway, my book, The 5 Steps to a Perfect Sleepover, I give step-by-step instructions on how to have the perfect sleepover for girls between the ages of 7 to 13. It's available on Amazon, and I've actually went door to door and sold my book at all kinds of different places, and I've made $20,000.
That's inspiring. So much inspiration coming from you guys. And where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
Well, I see myself in 10 years as a millionaire.
Oh, beautiful. And Alex?
In 10 years, I see myself moving on to college, having a lot of success, hanging out with kids for success, and changing the world and stopping bullies. That's
an amazing vision to have, and you've got such a kind heart, Alex. I really love that about you. I function from the heart, and I love people who's so heartfelt, and I can feel that in you, Alex. You're an amazing young man, and I commend you for that, and I love you for that, young man. You're going to do some amazing work in the world, and we need people like you guys. I'm so excited because it all starts with a new generation, because with you guys inspiring, you are going to change the world, and we are blessed to have you changing the world. So see the children that are not productive, that are not positively looking forward to what they're going to be doing in their lives. What kind of advice would you give to these children?
I'll go ahead and go first. For children that aren't really motivated and aren't positive, I think I'm motivated myself. I'm money motivated, and I want to change the world. That's how I'm motivated, by changing the world, and money motivated. So whatever motivates you, whatever you like to do, whatever you absolutely love to do, set a goal for yourself. Say, once I do this, then I can have this. Then I can have my favorite thing. Then I can do my favorite thing that I like to do. Once I do this, that can motivate you. And to stay positive every single day, write at least 4 things you're thankful for and why you're thankful for those things.
Amazing.
And my advice for them would be that if you're a bully or someone negative who's always going around saying mean stuff, putting people down, tearing their buildings down, then you need to stop it now. You need to be happy. You need to be cheerful. And if you're a bully, you should change your way and stop being a world changer. And for all those people who feel negative about themselves, remember, the tiny bud becomes a big, beautiful flower. And a tiny acorn can become a great oak tree. I mean, look at Pikachu. He always smiles. See? Maybe you should be more like Pikachu and be happy.
Wow. Guys, listen to the A-Train. Be more like Pikachu. Be happy. Did you hear the golden nuggets that this young man dropped? And Alex, I'm going to come straight back to you, because I know you're passionate about bullying. What would you say to a child that's being bullied at this moment? How to deal with that if they're not having any support?
If they don't have any support from their family or from their friends, I'd probably talk to him, but then I'd go straight to his family and friends, and I'd command them to start helping their friend out. Because if some kid's getting bullied without any support, I'd even stick up for him. If I see somebody getting bullied, I'd feel bad, and so I'd go to help them. Even if I'm late on my football game, I'd go to help a bully, and I'd go to help a bullied kid, and I'd have the bullied kid. I'd ask him if he'd like to play football with us, and I'd ask the bully nicely to change his way.
Brilliant. And
I also have advice for bullies. I've actually been bullied many, many times, and there are, and I realize this every single time I see somebody being bullied or I'm bullied, there's more of us than there are of them. There's more people that aren't being bullied. There's more people that want to stick up for the other person. There are more people that are suffering from being bullied than there are the bullies that are causing the pain, causing the torture to the other people. So there's more people being bullied than there are bullies. So if we could just take those people that are being, like, if we could just take one person that's being bullied and stick up, then people will join them.
Exactly. Oh, amazing. I've been bullied as a child as well. I can understand where you guys are coming from. And the bullies also really needs help because they're coming from a place that's not nice. That's why they're trying to show their anger towards us. And sometimes it's good to reach out to the bullies, and because you have to show them love. And I know, Alex, and you, Emily, as well, you're really passionate about what you do. And my little daughter, who's 3 years old, is looking up to you guys. And I'm so proud to have you guys as role models. And your Kids for Success, can you talk a bit about your Kids for Success? What kind of work you're doing? What kind of packages you offer people? And those kind of things?
Well, actually, in Kids for Success, we help kids to start their own businesses, write their own books, find their passion, and just work towards it, set goals, and, just become more respectful, more motivated, more confident. And those are a big thing. Our goal is to help 100,000 kids in Kids for Success, and so that we can help a lot of people.
Excellent. And Alex, are you doing anything with Kids for Success? Has that helped you in any way? Sorry.
Well, I love to hang out with Emily and Caleb, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get in some of their videos. And I just love the business. I love what they're doing. They're reaching out to kids. They're reaching out to parents, changing lives, changing the world. They're changing faces, changing scenes. This world's going to be a better place whenever they reach out to 100,000 kids.
Wow, and you've got such a nice crowd of people around you, and they're going to elevate you to the levels that you want to be. It's the people that you surround yourself with. What would you say to the kids that are not surrounding themselves with good influences? Because sometimes you can easily get drawn to the bad crowd. And what advice would you give to these children?
Well, most of the kids, like, they know better. Usually they'll see it. Almost every time that you're getting drawn into a bad crowd, you'll see it. You'll see signs. You'll see things that you know that you're not supposed to do, or that you know that it's not right. Or maybe you realize that they're not very positive, or they're negative, or you'll realize those things. And even if eventually you'll find that that's not the crowd you want to be with, and you'll eventually just move away.
And so what I have to say is, if they're not surrounding themselves with good stuff, then they should have that. It's probably because of bullies trying to tear them down. And kids out there, if you're getting bullied, they're jealous of you. They want your stuff. They want your life. They want to look as good as you. They want to be as awesome as you. They want to do the stuff that you do. So if you're bullied out there, just remember you're getting bullied because they like you.
And here's the thing, if you surround yourself, if negativity is just surrounding you, you can't keep a bird from swerving over your head or flying over your head, but you can keep it from it next in your head. And that's a quote from Caleb Maddix.
And another thing is that if you're joining the wrong crowd, then again, you're going to notice what you're doing. You're going to follow your actions. You're going to stop yourself. And there are two crowds, the real cool kids and the fake cool kids. The fake cool kids are the average people. The real cool kids are the world changers. You be in crowds I would advise you not to have 50% in each. I think you should focus mostly on the real Cool Kids Cloud if you're on both.
Excellent. And if there was 5 steps that you can give to kids to develop themselves, to make themselves more knowledgeable and more clued up in what they want to do in life, what would that be?
Well,
or what's worked for you, maybe?
So, what I would say, my 5 steps I would give them is number 1, if they're getting bullied, number 1, and you should stand up for your friends. You should stand up for your family. You should go up to bullies, talk to them, change their ways. Because you don't want to enrich them with love and kill them with kindness.
I completely agree with Alex. Alex just dropped the bomb there. I don't know how to top that, but what I think is, again, I think that the world would be so much of a better place if bullies were completely eliminated. So, the world would be such a better place if bullies were just like extinguished, gone, eliminated.
Eliminated.
Yeah.
Your connection's a bit bad at the moment. It's cracking up, so and you're freezing up as well. And let's give that a try now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you hear now? So,
yeah, we can hear you.
Cool. So what message would you have for the young generation coming up now?
Well, for the young generation, you need to stay positive in everything, even when the world is just completely terrible, messed up, everything. You still need to stay positive. Focus on the positive. Write things that you're thankful for and why. You need to be like motivated to whatever your passion is, whatever your mission is for life. You need to be motivated to accomplish that in everything you do.
Well, for all the young generations out there, you remember that, like me, small people get bullied because of their size. And I'm the smallest in my class, but I'm also one of the fastest. And so people are jealous because I get to places before they do. I make touchdowns before they can. I'm faster than them, so they think they can make fun of me to talk me out of it. Not gonna work. So for the young generation out there, remember every bully has a deep good part inside of them, and they want to show that good part to you because they want to be your friend, but they're jealous. They just want you to be like them. They don't want you to be better. I mean, it feels bad when you know somebody's better than you, but for real, there's no such thing as a better person than the other. Every person has talents and weaknesses. And like, for example, one of my talents is to draw comics well. And that might not be talents of other people, but they have talents I don't have. So if somebody can do something that I can't do, that's just part of their talents. I have other things that people can't do, and they have stuff I can't do. But remember, nothing is impossible. If you fall down, you get back up.
Wow. And when did you learn that if you fall down, you get back up? How old were you when you learned that? Do you remember?
Well, I remember when I was feeling negative about myself, Dad said, Batman says, why do we fall down? And the answer is to get back up. Of course, my answer was, why do we fall down? Gravity.
Oh, that's really, really funny. And you guys, obviously your children, what do you do for fun? I know you're always busy with the business, you're always about action, but what do you do for fun?
Well, I am a gymnast in training, and that's what I do for fun.
Well, I enjoy to do sports, I enjoy to read, I enjoy to play Lego with my little brother, and I love doing that with him, but I love doing sports. In fact, I was playing soccer outside, and that's how I got a big bruise, but that only happened because I ran so fast and tripped. If I weren't running, remember, if you get hurt bad, that's because of the power you put into that. If your fist hurts, that's because of the power you put into that punch.
Yeah. Who are your role models?
My role model is Kids for Success, Shane, and my dad.
Well, my role model is my mother and my dad, and of course, and Shane Train.
I love Shane Train as well. He's phenomenal. He makes me laugh. It makes me feel like I spend the day with him. And we also are going to be doing some work together very soon, me and Shane. So he's very close to my heart. He's got his heart to give to people, and the inner child in him. I love that. I love that inner child in him. And I love that you said your role models, your mum, your mother, and your father. I was having a conversation with my wife today, and I said to my wife, unfortunately, I'm an orphan. I became an orphan at the age of 9. So I've never known my parents. But I said the best coaches that you can have in the world, even as when you're an adult, will be your parents, because they'll know everything about you. They'll know when you're stepping out of line or where you're doing something that you're doing wrong. And I'm so glad you said that. And obviously you're already going places. And I remember you saying that you want to be a billionaire by the age of 30, Emily.
Yeah.
And I think you will become, I think it's going to be before that.
Thank you.
You carry on doing what you're doing. And Alex as well, you're doing some phenomenal work. I am so inspired by you guys. I love you guys. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for inspiring me. Sometimes when I feel negative as an adult, you guys lift me up, because seeing your energy, your drive, your commitment, and you're action driven, and at such a young age. Thank you so much for being a guest tonight, and I wish you all the best. If any last messages for kids out there?
Well, yeah, I have a message. So, if whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be, whenever you grow up, just always remember that age is just a number. The sky is not the limit. There are no limits. Age is just a number. You can do anything you put your mind to now, because all the technology, you can literally get in front of millions of people with a click of a button. And, the only thing that works is work.
And my thought is, first off, I'm sorry that you were an orphan at the age of 9, but remember, all of you, you always have a parent who's watching down. Never feel alone, because God will always be with you, and He's your Father, and He's going to be there for you every second. So you will never have to worry. He's the beginning of the world, and He's the end of the world. He's Alpha and Omega. And for all those kids out there, remember, if you're bullied, even bullies have hearts of gold. You just have to look deep inside of them, and even a caterpillar becomes a beautiful butterfly. And the other thing is that if you see somebody who might want to be your friend, before before considering it true, you may look at the outside, see how cool they are, but remember to look at the inside also.
Yeah. And you know what? This is Dad here watching the show.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing? I just want to say to all the parents out there real quick, these kids are obviously very special and wonderful, I think, but I think every kid on the planet can do the things they're doing right now. And part of the way they've gotten the way they've gotten is just because we let them dream big dreams, and we were a coach in their life. We let them set the goal, and we would push them to dream big, but it was their goal. And then once they make that goal, it's our job to do everything in our power to help them reach it. So if Emily has a goal to be a millionaire by 13, I'm doing everything in my power to help.
But, I guess I can change it to 13.
Yeah, it was 16. She's been talking 13 lately. I guess it isn't official yet, kind of thing. But nevertheless, yeah, the kids can do it. The kids today, they have so many skills, so much capability, but they need somebody behind them to say, I believe you can do it, and I'll help you.
Joe, thank you so much. Don't go yet. Don't go, Joe. Joe, come back. Come back. I'm so glad you jumped on. I'm so grateful for you jumping on, because the parents have to see what you have to say, because I've got so much respect for you for what you're doing. I look up to you. And my daughter, who's 3, I'm a speaker as well. I'm a coach, and she watches my work, and I don't tell her what to do. And she watches people like Emily. And when she speaks, she stands on her chest, she says, this is my stage. I'm straight from the heart. And seeing this growth and I'm learning from you guys, and I'm so grateful. And also, Joe, I'd like to do a podcast with you, because I know so many people in the UK that wants to write books, and you're just the man to be given that service. And I want to showcase you as well. And that's what Straight from the Heart is about. If I can help people in our community, this is what we do. We'll link people up, and we'll change the world together.
We love it. You're doing it, and you're doing an excellent job. We've been listening to your podcast this week, and we're just so excited about the message you're getting out to the world. Great work.
Oh,
And remember, parents, there's another thing I got to say to parents. Your kids look up to you more than you think, and so it's very, very important that you encourage them and that you're completely honest with them, but always make sure that you encourage them, no matter what. And another thing I have to say is I kind of don't agree with Emily that there is no limits, because your only limit is yourself. Because remember, the hardest enemy a ninja has to fight is itself. And I'm not talking the ninja has to clone itself and then fight the clone. I'm talking that you have to control yourself and control your angles. That's the hardest enemy for anyone. You're more like, and remember, it's harder to fight yourself than it is to fight a lion.
Wow. Oh, and go on.
Was that it?
Is that it?
Yeah, he was done.
He was on fire again, dropping those nuggets. Keenan was saying to me, you grilled him in Fort Lauderdale the other day, Emily, and he's such a phenomenal young man as well. I've got such amazing people. I've got you guys on my side now as well. I'm so thankful. Emily, I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins, and I know you're going to be sharing a stage with him soon. And I had the privilege of interviewing his son, Jarek. Can you tell people a bit about that? Because that in itself is a major accomplishment at your age. So people need to know about this.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? You kept breaking out and everything.
Oh, sorry. I said you're going to be speaking on stage with Tony Robbins soon. I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins. I've got to interview his son, Jarek. But yeah, he's amazing too. Oh. Yeah, it's quite cool. So you need to tell people about that, because that's a major accomplishment for anybody on this planet, to be honest.
Yeah, tell them how it happened.
Well, actually, here's how it happened. I went with Russell Brunson. He's an amazing marketer. He's like, you need anybody to market, go to him. He's so real. He's awesome. I went on his reality show in September. In September, I went on his reality show, and he was building our funnels for us and everything. And he actually, was so impressed with us. He has this event called Funnel Hackers Live, and Tony Robbins is speaking there, and so he invited us to come speak there too, so that's how it all happened.
Wow, and that's a major accomplishment for anybody. How do people follow you guys?
Well, I'm on any social media you can think of, all 4 of them, I think there are. But anyway, on Snapchat and Twitter, I'm Emmy Shai, EMMYSHAI, and on Instagram, I'm Emily_Shai, and on Facebook, you can find me at Emily Sleepover Show / Facebook.com/Emily Sleepover Show.
And you can follow me on Facebook. Of course, you go to my Facebook page. I already have 56 followers, and I'm hoping to get more. So my Facebook page name is Alex, ALEX space Giletti, GIGLIETTI.
Brilliant. Thank you guys so much. And Alex, Tony, I was a fan of Tony Robbins. He's the person that I looked up to and I followed throughout my life. But now you've taken his place, Alex. This is the place you've taken now. I'm going to be following you. I'm your #1 fan. Everything that you've spoken about, you're a firecracker. And I can't wait to follow your path in life to see what you're doing. You're so amazing. And I love you both.
Thank you.
I'm going to end the show now. I'm straight from the heart.
Wow, well, thank you.
As always, I'll end the show with live well with one another, because if we don't, what's the point? Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you so much.